Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I am here for Tip Thursday. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited to share with you. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late because I had to remove my makeup because I wanted to give you some tips on showing up. And it's going to revolve you and your mindset and your confidence, and then some steps that you can take. Okay. So again, I am here today for Tip Thursday. It is Erika V. What? And in case you don't know anything about me, I am a sales specialist. I'm talking non-pushy sales, simplified sales. I should say I'm Queen of the S. Queen of the S. All right, so I removed my makeup because I wanted to talk to you about, well, I have foundation on because I have psoriasis all over my face. You can see a little bit right there. So let's talk about the three things that you can do. Okay, number one, to transform your business, if we're talking online, okay, and even if you're going and you're like face to face with people, or you're with businesses, B2B or B2C, listen, you still need to have an online presence, okay? Because people are going to be like, yo, is she legit or is he legit? Let me just Google them, okay? So you need to be showing up online, okay? So how do you want to show up online? So let's say that you feel like you're a little bit overweight. I am. I love me some chocolate, okay? And you're like, oh, I can't go on camera. So many of you know that I'm a former model and actress, okay? So I taught modeling school. I know these tips. So some simple things that you can do are just the placement of your laptop. So let's look at this right now, okay? So if I were to move it down, okay, and now look, all right? So if you want to lose weight without giving up chocolate, you're going to just place your laptop above you. Now, if I were to have my laptop right here and I talk, okay, this makes me look a lot wider, okay? But if you simply, this is my tip, I have mine raised a little bit more than majority of the people. Now, another thing you can do is just be on an angle. So see how my head stays, but my body is on an angle. Okay. So that's one of the tips that if you look at like red carpets and stuff, you can look at how their body is angled. That can make you look thinner. I want you to show up confident. And I know that I speak with a lot of people and they're like, I can't go live because I'm uncomfortable in my own skin. Okay, listen to me. First of all, it's not about you. They're not coming and buying because of your weight. They're not coming and buying because of your face. They're coming and buying because they love you and your message, okay? But if we're uncomfortable, it's going to come across, right? And we want to attract people, not repel people. So if I can give you these little hacks that are going to make you feel more confident, right? So I'm wearing red today. Red's a powerful color. You can't be in a bad mood if you wear red. Like, it's impossible. Just like it's impossible to eat one potato chip. Like, these are rules. All right, so put on a color that makes you feel great. And if you don't know what colors look great in you, I've got a girlfriend who will teach you all that stuff. Okay, I can hook you up with her. Okay, listen. The other thing is, what is your message? Okay. What is the message that you want to convey to people? All right. Now, if you're like, oh, I don't know, it's not going to come across well. You know what I'm saying? So you want to convey your message. I want you to write it out. I'm going to start putting my makeup on while I'm talking to you. You want to write it out. Okay. Why? Because you need to be clear. Now, what you can do is get binder clips, okay? And you can put them, I have clipboards everywhere, okay? So until I knew what I was going to say, I would have just clipboards. You can simply put a clipboard to the side of you. Show up with your clear message so that you can attract people, okay? So you can do simple hacks like that. They make like dry erase boards on an easel, but I'm so cheap, I would just get me a clipboard or a binder clip. I have these lights in front of me, right? And I can clip stuff to those. I know my stuff now. I don't need it. But if there's something I'm a guest, like today I'm going to be a guest, right? right? Trainer. So I know that there's like 3 things that I must cover. So I'll just have that. But have your hacks, okay? I have a direct sales company, right? And I teach my team. I actually make them labels, okay, to put on the back of their products so that they can just read from them. So they can hold them up and they can read it. They don't even have to memorize. They can just read from the back. I give them all of these hacks because I'm assigned to their success and I want them to be successful, right? Okay, so now while you're showing up, the other thing you want to do is you want to make sure, so I don't have any concealer. See the bags? You see how my eyes, you can't really connect as well. There's no eye makeup on. Look, I'm not even a big makeup girl, even though I do sell it, but even if, just like when you were a little girl in your ballet rehearsal or your ballet recital, they told you had to wear makeup so they could see you in the back of the house, in the back of the audience, right? So when you're online, you want to at least put a little mascara on or a little eyeliner because the thing is, people are going to look into your eyes. They're trying to connect with you through the screen, okay? So I'm not saying you need 3 different eyeshadows or anything like that. Just a simple eyeliner or a mascara. I don't even wear mascara. I just wear, a dark brown eyeliner, okay? So you're going to just put a little eyeliner on. I'm going to put a little bit on one eye so you can see the difference. Now, I have a lazy eye, so don't be judging me when I do this, okay? So just those kind of like little hacks that nobody ever tells you. Like, I figured all this stuff out on my own, but I want to tell you guys these simple things. So you're going to write out your message. If you're watching me now, I want you to write out your message, okay? I want you to write now so you can tell me, what is your message? Okay, so look, I'm going to do one eye. And like, it's just so simple. And then you're going to line the top. Hold on, I can't see because I got all these big lights. Okay, so you're going to line the top. And the reason I do that is because it'll give the illusion of mascara because I don't wear mascara. Okay, so now look, do you see this eye? It's popping more, okay? Oops. All right. All right. So you want to be able to connect with people. See, you can look at that eye. You can see the whites of my eye are brighter. I just look a little more put together. I'll look even better once I put a little concealer on. I'll give you a hack for that. Make sure you let it sit for 3 minutes if it's pigmented before you blend or you're just removing it. That's for another day. Okay. So anyways, do something with your eyes. Okay. And then I recommend a little brows because that will frame your face. But truly, that's a little bit it. And maybe a little blush and contour. I can help you with hacks for that, but you need to draw people in. And if you're like, well, I'm not into makeup, that's fine. You don't have to wear it any other time. But if the whole point is that you're showing up, online to attract people to you, you really do want to appear professional. If those are the people that you are attracting, right? You want to bring them in to you. All right. And you want to speak with confidence. So like I talked with someone the other day. Okay. And when I was talking to her, she was like fumbling all over her words. She was like, wasn't clear. All right. And the whole time I'm thinking, I cannot give this person my money. They don't even know what they're talking about. Okay. And then I talked with another person and they were so clear with me. And I'm sure the price was even higher. And it was probably a little more than what I wanted to spend. But do you know why I chose to work with her? Because she was clear in her messaging. And she also appeared professional, and I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So now look, you see the difference? I look a little more. See that eye? You can connect to me. Okay. So just do whatever you need to do to make yourself look a little more polished. Okay. And then you're going to be fine. And then you're going to feel confident. Okay. So now you've got your camera in the right position. Of course, you're going to have lights. I'll show you that another day. I don't even have an elaborate setup. Like I'm telling you, cheapo here. Okay. So put your computer in the right position or your phone or whatever. I have this great tool. If you can see it. Can't do it. Where's my camera? Oh, you can't see it. Okay. Oops. It is a clamp and you hook it up to your desk or wherever and it holds your phone. So get something like that so it's not jiggly. Okay. All right. So now you are clear with your message and you're clear with your face and your body. You do your little tilt if you're unhappy with your appearance. Okay. I just want you, I don't care if you're size 0 or 800 pounds. It doesn't matter. All that matters is what you're saying in the confidence, okay? Now, you guys all know me. I say a lot of funny things. I talk with my hands. I drop things. But you know what? I'm relatable. And that might be, why you like me, because you can relate to me. I'm not saying you're not going to make any mistakes. I'm not saying you have to have it all down pat. You must be you. but you need to draw the people into you. And if you're showing up in a sweatshirt and a mess and you're trying to tell people that they need to buy a $500 product from you, it doesn't kind of go together. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever heard of that saying, dress for the position that you want? So just elevate yourself just a tad, okay? And you could just buy a cute top and have your pajama bottoms on. It doesn't matter. But I'm telling you, the world is opening back up, but they're not going to stop working virtually. And guess what? They're still going to be Googling you and they're still going to search for you on Facebook, okay? So show up in a different manner if you haven't been. Capiche? Okay, so we've done those two things. Now, the third thing is, what are you going to do with all of these people that you're attracting? Are you using my system, my simply surveys that sell and feedback that close? Are you using that? Because you're going to gather information by a simple survey. People are going to show up pre-qualified, ready to purchase your product. So now you're going to have massive impact, right? So are you ready? Are you ready for that? Do you know how to close a sale? Do you know how to book an appointment? Those are the things that you might want to be working on, okay? So I do everything in a systematic approach, okay? So make the survey, right? Make sure you know how to sell, make sure you know how to book, make sure you know how to close, and pretend that you're confident right now if you're not, okay? I have shown up for years online, not necessarily knowing what I am doing, okay? But I did it. I did it because I knew I had to start somewhere. Now, there's many people I know. Are you one of these people? Are you one of those people who has to gather every bit of information before you implement? If you're like, yo, yes, Erika, that is me. Okay, I get it. All right. But let me ask you a question. If I could tell you the reason why I want you to do something, the how to do something, would you then implement it? Or would you then need to know everything that happens after for the next 5 years before you implement? Well, tell me, because I can teach you the why and the how, okay? But you have to do. I'm the one how, but you are the do. I'm not going to say do. See, I told you can say whatever you want online, but you got to be confident and you have to show up, okay? So ask yourself that, because I meet people every single day who have wasted years of their life. Tomorrow's not promised, okay? So if you're just sucking up courses and you're just like soaking this and searching and Googling and spending all night Googling, but you're never implementing, you're never going to get to the next level. Because what's going to happen, and I'm sorry to tell you this, technology changes. Things change. And if you're just soaking it all up, by the time you're ready to go implement whatever, it may be obsolete. For example, what if you were spending all this time trying to master like Twitter and Periscope, right? And you spent all this time. And then guess what? When you go to finally implement, you find out your peeps, the people that you wanted to attract, are not even on that platform. So that's why it's so important to hear it, to do it, okay, to refine it. And then if you need to pivot, pivot. So will you do me that favor today? Will you take one of these tips, if not three, and just do it today? I want you to comment below today. Just say today, Today. And I know that you're scared, but you can just reward yourself. I don't know, buy something, chocolate, I don't know, or message me and I'll be cheering you on and say, yo, Erika, I did it. I stepped out today. I don't care if it's the tiniest thing. Like, for example, you decided to get your foundation matched. If you need help, let me know. But and so that you could show up online. Whether it's that you went on Amazon and bought a new blouse today so that you could show up. That is a tiny step, okay? It doesn't matter how tiny. Or maybe you could just go in your closet, right? Oh, Martha's saying she's wasted years. Yes, I understand, Martha. So what are you going to do today, Martha? What are you going to do today that's different? And go into your closet, maybe find something that you feel awesome in. And I'm telling you, it only has to be from the waist up. You could have your comfy jammies. And then just do a little something. And if you're so uncomfortable with showing up this way, then take today and refine your Facebook. I teach attraction marketing. I lead a large team, and I encourage them not to brand the company we represent, but to brand themselves. Now, half listen, half don't. It's totally up to them. But I'm going to tell you this. If you're showing up on Facebook and every post is like vomiting your company information, you're actually repelling people. They're going to scroll past you. Okay. And when Facebook sees people scrolling past you, do you know what they do? They don't show your information to others. So you're actually harming your business. So if you take nothing from this, okay, know this. You're watching my video today for a reason. You were seeking out change. You were thinking, like Martha, that she's wasted years and she's like, enough already, right? I think that might be the title of my book, enough already. And you're ready to make a change. And sometimes we just need someone to hold our hand and say, look, this is how you do it. This is why you do it. And this is how you do it. Now do it. I know for me, I spent many years, it seemed like everybody else knew what to say. Everybody else knew what to do. And I was trying so hard to do what they were doing. And guess what? It didn't fit me. It was so complicated. They were teaching us if you wanted to recruit someone, you had to have a whole notebook. I finally decided, and this is what changed in my business, I can't do this. I need to do what I was successful at. I've had a tanning salon, a nail salon. I've owned a restaurant. I was in the weight loss industry. I sold cars. And everything I did, I kept it simple. And once I made that shift to my surveys, exactly what I did in my past businesses, and I did not have a recruiting notebook. I did not learn all the personalities. I mean, years people kept telling me you have to learn this disc or you can't recruit. I said, forget it. I'm just going to tell them these three things. And I started becoming a recruiting machine. I had to keep it simple. And I don't know if that's what happened with you, Martha, or anyone else watching, but does it feel like it's too much? Do you just want the recipe for success? Because that's what I will give you. The why you do it and the how you do it. You just have to do it, and it's very simple. But I want everyone to be successful. And let me tell you, the surveys are the way to go. You just have to know what to do with them once you get it back. Of course, I'll teach you that too. So if you are in my Women in Business Getting It Done, give me a shout out. Please share the link, invite, your girlfriends. If you're watching me on my page right now, please share this information out. I'm sure that you have people in other companies, direct sales or realtors or sales professionals or, anyone that would, benefit from this information. As women, we need to stand together, arm in arm, and we need to help each other instead of keeping the information to ourselves. And if you're watching me on YouTube, please subscribe and please tell more people about this. See, I didn't know what I was doing on YouTube or here, but I decided I'm just going to do it because I want to help others. Now I'm going to go fix the other side of my face. I hope that this information was helpful. Please let me know your takeaways, and I want to know, will you do any of these today? And if so, what? Or private message me. Let me know. Today is the day. Enough already, right? Bye, guys.